Hey everybody, it's Rocky X, and this is the awakening. And the awakening is happening now. I just want to let you know I am here in Mama Liberia. So let me turn the camera around for you. Oh, I don't know if I can do that right now. Let me see. I think I might just have to drop some B-roll in there for you. Let's see. Yeah, I think I just have to drop some B-roll in there for you. But I'll turn around this way. I have on my microphone, so I don't know if you guys can actually hear the waves rolling in, but man, let me tell you something. It is pretty amazing. So let me put this right here. See if I can have that support it. I didn't bring anything out. My stick. I didn't bring my stick out, so I'm just gonna try to talk to you a little bit about what's going on here. I've been traveling around to different countries and really enjoying the beauty. And no, I don't know if that's going to work right there. Let's see. I just really been enjoying the beauty of other countries. We started in, he's selling some stuff on the beach. Josh, you want any of that? Okay. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Um, he's selling some stuff on the beach. But man, there's so much on my heart. Today I actually went to see the statue of the first president of Liberia, and it was very emotional. Going up there and driving up the hill and seeing the depiction of the first slaves that came back when they were free. They came back and they joined up with the indigenous tribes that were here, and Liberia was founded. Liberia was a very prosperous, abundant country. Liberia actually was set to be the Dubai of the west coast of Africa. Dubai on the east side and Liberia on the west. It's one of the only countries besides Ethiopia that was never colonized. And the war shredded this country. And when you drive around, you can still see the remnants of the war that the country didn't get to heal. It didn't get to heal from all those years of war. And the war just decimated the country on so many levels, especially in Monrovia and the outer cities. The people here are beautiful people. They're very kind people. They go out of their way to try to help you. And they are just very down to earth people. Very down to earth people. What got me though is when I look around and I see the remnants of the war. I see a playbook that was done to Liberia. It reminded me of the playbook that's done to Haiti, Haiti. It reminded me of the playbook that's been done to the DRC. It reminded me of the playbook that's been done to every country that didn't bow down. The president at that time was a very strong, opinionated president. He was a visionary, and he really wasn't trying to have the West tell him what to do. This country was prosperous and it was thriving. Liberia was a thriving country. They had a beautiful, beautiful hotel that all the celebrities had come to. Muhammad Ali. I mean, so many people before the war. Because Liberia was a republic. Liberia is a republic. Liberia was sovereign to itself. It was a republic. And Even that hotel was destroyed. The shell of the hotel is still there. And when you're going up the hill and you see the trash and the you see you see the trash and you see where the destruction was. And it really, really hurt me today. It hurt because I know that Mama Liberia deserves to be in a better state than what she is today. But however, let me say this, there is so much opportunity here, untapped opportunity in Mama Liberia. There's so much opportunity. And if you are a visionary, if you have an idea and you want to implement it, I would honestly tell you that Liberia is the place to do it because it's just a wide open terrain here. And the really good thing about it is that it welcomes the diaspora. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Every time my son and I go anywhere and they know we're from America, they know we're diasporans, we're African Americans from America, they say, "Welcome home." That's what they say. You are welcome here. Welcome home. And that's literally everywhere we go. There's a lot of potential here, y'all. Not only in land, but of course there's land here, but there's a lot of potential to create. It's almost like a blank canvas here because you can create and you can build and you can rebuild. It's not necessarily for the faint of heart because there's maybe some conveniences here that you might be spoiled and you might want. But in terms of being able to move around and go and so on and so forth, there's no limitations. I will say this, there are the off roads when you get off the main highways and main roads. Them bad boys are no joke. You're bumping along and like moving around like that. And, they're working on getting the roads better and they're slowly going down the side roads and paving them. But it's a lot of road work, yeah, that needs to be done here. It's a lot of road work. And another thing that I would say that I've noticed is that where the American dollar is, y'all, they shred the economy. The American dollar shreds the economy. The Liberian people here use the Liberian dollar and they use the American dollar and they actually will use the American dollar preferably before they use their own Liberian dollar because the value of the dollar is so low. A Liberian dollar is so low that, like, for example, $5 of US dollars equals how much does it equal, Josh? Five US dollars, huh? 1,000? 1,000 Liberian dollars. Think about that. This is their country, and the dollar, the US dollar, is worth so much more. So they actually use both as opposed to having you exchange your money over and operate in Liberian dollars, like some of the countries do that I visited here. In Kenya, we transfer our money over to the Kenya shillings. And another thing that I've seen here is that because the American dollar is here, they are expensive on properties in terms of if you want to rent something in the city, and the city is like Sincor, Congo Town, Monrovia. We have gone apartment shopping and looked at so many places. And what we saw for the value of the dollars that they were asking was like a joke to me. It was like being on the Gong Show or like Punked. 18, 19, 2000, $2,700 for nothing. Two bedrooms that look like something that I would get, I don't know, I won't say in the hood, I won't say that, but not in a well to do area, not in an upper middle class area. But that's the American dollar. That's what it does. Look at Guam. Go Google the real estate in Guam. Guam is the same way. The American dollar's there. It's shredded the economy. Everything is sky high in Guam as well. But yet you get so little for your money. Meanwhile, jump right across the water in Guam to Thailand and the Philippines and Vietnam, and you see how far your dollar goes. It goes so far. You know, people are over in Thailand living their best life right now, right? Their money's going so far. Here in the motherland, the money, the dollar, when you cash it into the other economy, it goes really, really far. And you can enjoy it. But what they do and what the Jedi trick is here is that they will request things in dollars, like the rent. It's not in Liberian dollars, it's in rent, USD. So in the city, it's ridiculous. Now, we saw some places outside of the city, and they were more comparable to what you would expect it to be in this economy. You know, apartments for 250, 350, 450, whatever, and they're unfurnished though. So you have to get your furniture in there. You have to put a stove and a refrigerator, or a refrigerator and if you're going to use an air fryer or whatever, you have to buy that yourself. But it actually ends up being pretty cheap when you compare it to what you pay in the city for something fully furnished. And I saw some stuff. Like, we walked in there, they're asking for like a tutu that looked old as hell, and they're asking like 2,000 for it. We went in this one place, and dude was like 2,100. It looked like an old Airbnb to me, even though they tried to put like at least some decent living room furniture in there. And I told him, I said, listen, I don't really feel this. Let's go month to month. Um, but it needs to be clean, and I don't do roaches. I do not do bugs. And let me tell you something. I lived in Miami, baby. So don't tell me about any tropical heat wave country is going to naturally have roaches. I lived in Miami, baby. 91 degrees, some days 100 degrees, thick humidity, not all year long, but summertime and springtime, because we didn't have a spring, it would go right into summer. You talk about heat. And Rocky X did not have no roaches in her house. You understand what I'm saying? So please don't miss me with that. All right. We went to several different places, viewing different places to see if it was be something that we could stomach and that we could comfortably live in. And I saw them bad boys in there that looked like they were doing steroids and pumping iron. Most of the time I went in there, they were already flipped over on their back. But the first night that I got to my house that I had rented for 6 months, we had paid it up front. We had a welcome committee. And so what did I do? What what the heck you think I would do? I took all my shitite, all the suitcases that we had, because we had like 8 of them, and said, roll them back outside, put them in the truck, and we out. And that's what I did. And we came to a beautiful hotel right down the block from us. Gorgeous hotel. Very, very, very mod and chic hotel. And we stayed there for like, I guess we stayed there for like 5 days. Were we there 5 days or longer? I know me either. I don't remember. It's all a blur. I've been here for 2 weeks. No, we haven't been here for 2 weeks. Huh? Oh, we were in Kenya for 2 weeks. Okay, so we've been here for over a week, but it feels like 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie to you. uh, there's a lot that can be done here, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go back to this. The people here are so sweet, and they feel so familiar to me. They speak colloquial English, so to them I have an accent. To me, they have a very thick accent. So sometimes, most of the time, they understand me, and sometimes I don't understand them. But I can hear what we're communicating because we're both speaking English, if you know what I mean. But the love that we have received here is real. It's real. I love Mama Liberia. I do. I know Mama Liberia can be restored to her greatness. And I believe that many of us in the diaspora are being called to come back, not only to Mama Liberia, but to the continent. And listen, don't get into no conversation with me if you're not called, okay? I'm not talking to you, boo, okay? So we're not going to argue about this because ultimately we were everywhere. Everywhere on this earth is our original domain. So me arguing with you the point about you want to stay in Turtle Island versus coming home to the continent. It's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that for real. But I'm speaking to the ones who are hearing a call. My battery's starting to go out. I'm speaking to the ones that are hearing a call. If you're hearing a call, y'all follow through because our energy that we have and the love that we have, the unconditional love that we have, and the desire to uplift the continent, that doesn't mean to come and tell everybody what to do. No, 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 no. We have to come and learn cultures. We have to come and learn. But we can bring a dynamic energy, a dynamic force. You understand what I'm saying? And for those of you who are hearing the call, follow through because every country that I've been in has been such an amazing life experience for me. It's been an amazing, I want to say almost a turning point in my life. And I'm very happy that I was able to bring my son, my seed. My seed is my seed is here in Africa. So I just wanted to come on here and say that and share that with you. I'm gonna share some video with you. The ocean is just absolutely beautiful here. They actually here in Mama Liberia, the waves are so big. They have surfers here. They have surfers. Yeah. Rocky X stay the surfer, okay? Rocky X stands on the beach and be like, wow, how beautiful. But And thank you so very much for watching. This is Rocky X, The Awakening, and the awakening is happening now. Don't forget to subscribe.